Hi, Beer Fox here, and today we're looking at Doom. This is on the PC. I've pre-recorded it because it's nigh on impossible for me anyway to comment over the gameplay because it's that fast and fluid whilst playing it at the same time. You'll see me fucking up a variety of scenarios here, but what I did is I tried to find like some absolutely crackers rooms just to give you a good idea of how the game plays. And it's a true return to form for Doom for me, and it's not an easy franchise, I don't think, for the developers to get right, because it's just highly revered, isn't it, by so many, and it lives on in nostalgia and people's memories from the childhood. But this, unlike Doom 3, which I thought was shite, and had nothing apart from the setting to do with Doom, is a real return to form. You can see here the glory kills, as they're called, when they get staggered and the enemies flash blue and you get near them, they flash orange. You can do a quick melee on them to get like a hideous kill, like ripple him off and shove it down the throat or beat him to death with it. Absolutely fantastic. And this is more than a gimmick, it actually fits in nicely with the game. So you're going from hopping from platform to platform, shotgunning things in the face, doing a quick like glory kill on a demon, and it's a nice top up for you as well, because usually they'll spew out some ammo and some health when you're getting a bit low, so chaining those together feels absolutely fantastic. A quick tip, if you're any half decent at first person shooters or any games really, probably crank the difficulty level up, not to nightmare but to probably ultra violence to get a decent challenge out of it on your first playthrough, because I played it through on Hurt Me Plenty, foolishly, on my first playthrough, and I hardly ever died, and the only times I really did die was when I fell down a hole or something stupid like that, or I wasn't really paying attention. I've been playing it on, I think it's Ultra Violence, the one on here. I haven't finished it through yet on Ultra Violence. I've been sidetracked with other games which I want to do videos for as well. It's just a good time for gaming at the moment, isn't it? Or a bad time, depending on, you just don't get to spend much time on any one game before something else comes along. Anyway, I digress. The combat, like I say, is smooth, fluid, just full on. The music, the soundtrack that goes with it when the heavy metal kicks in, or the thrash metal, whichever, really gets into that mood, makes me feel like I'm in the 90s again. I still think it is the 90s half the time, but there you go, I keep forgetting where we are. So, just other additions to it as well is you can upgrade the Doom guy's suit as you go through. You'll find various things to upgrade his armour, upgrade his weapon, swap speed, his agility, that type of thing. It's not, don't get me wrong, it's not an in-depth like RPG system or anything like that. The choices are fairly limited, but the weapons also, well, the majority of them, not all of them, like the super shotgun you saw there, doesn't have a secondary, but like the chain gun, etc., and the pulse rifle all have two different modes as well, or add-ons as it were, and you'll find these droids as you go around and have a choice to upgrade them, and then you'll get weapon points for more demons you kill and secrets you find, etc., and you'll be able to upgrade them even further. There's also runes that you can slot. You can slot up to 3 of those, I believe, at a certain point, depending on what you've completed and challenges you've got through. You'll find these rune trials as you go through the game, and it'll be like, oh, I don't know, kill 30 zombies in, not demons, sorry, in 30 seconds, or whatever, with the hand pistol, or blow up 50 barrels, etc. You pass that, you get the rune, you slot the rune, and you upgrade the rune by completing challenges in-game, as it were. So, I mean, one of them, the one I'm using here, actually, it makes glory kills quicker, and I just wanted to do that because I do find them a little bit slow, and it just speeds up the pace. There's other ones that reduce damage to whatever, or make more ammo come out. There's one called Vacuum I think I'm using as well, which I quite like, which sucks the ammo and the health from further away to your... it basically increases your pickup radius, for want of a better term. So there's all that type of business in there as well. Now, there is multiplayer, and we all know, or you might know or not know, that was in open beta before the game got released, and it got very lackluster reviews. And you can see why. The thing is, it's not terrible, but by today, 2016 standards, when the single player is so great, and they've really brought it up to, I'd say, easily 2016 standards, they haven't done that with a multiplayer. Perhaps that's on purpose, so you're trying to keep it retro, but it just pales in comparison. It's imbalanced as well. And there's also, supposedly, I haven't really seen any because I haven't played it that much, so sample size isn't big enough, but there's apparently a lot of hackers in there as well, and people just, why you would bother hacking and cheating it. Why people do anyways beyond me, because what's the point in playing, but why you would do it on such a lackluster multiplayer game, I have no idea. And the other add-on is the, oh god, what is it, the Snap Map, that's what it's called, yeah, and you can edit your own like little levels, make your own level, survival mode, stuff like that. It's worth checking out, like, it's not bad, but yeah, it's not something I'll spend a lot of time. You're buying this for the single player, and by god, it's a decent single player as well. We're getting to the end of my pre-recorded footage now, and that's just my overview and thoughts of the game. Up to you whether you get it or not. I mean, you might think, I don't know, 40 quid or whatever it is a bit too much just for a campaign, but it's about 10-11 hours long depending on what you're doing and what have you, so and it does have replay value in my opinion. It's definitely worth playing through. There is an ultra nightmare mode which only gives you, a hardcore mode only gives you 1 life as well if you want to try and do that, but definitely can see this one being a hit with especially guys of my age around the 40 mark and what have you, remembering it from the old days. Get your mates round and beer and see how well you can do. I hope you've enjoyed the vid anyway, and maybe made your mind up whether you want this. I'm Beer Fox. Take it easy.